Hey everyone, it's J3di DJ. Tonight we're going to be taking a quick peek at Ark Survival Evolved. You can check out our full review here at our website, halffulreviews.com. You can see that we give it a 10 out of 10. We include a couple screenshots, give you a price and release date, all kinds of great information. Feel free to swing by and check it out. But tonight, let's take a quick look at Ark. Ark is a survival game set on an island. This right here is a brontosaurus. So I guess you can tell by now that this island that you have to survive on is inhabited by dinosaurs. There's a day-night cycle, so right now we're at daytime, so it's pretty bright outside, but at nighttime we can pull out our handy-dandy torch here, which we crafted. You start out with nothing, so start out level 1, you gotta wander around and explore, collect some berries to eat. If you look here on the right, actually, you can see our health bar. Right above that, you can see a lightning bolt. That's our energy. So for punching or sprinting. Then you can see a food bar above that, a water bar. We drink just by dipping ourselves in that freshwater ocean thing out there. We have a weight bar for how much we can carry in our inventory here. And then we have an XP bar for earning XP. So you start gathering materials, punching some trees, using your pick on some rocks. There we go, broke that rock apart. Let's grab another one here. Get some metal and flint. Make some spears, some more tools. When we get a little hungry, we're going to need some berries. So put that away. We'll gather some berries from these plants. Yeah, getting all kinds of good berries. Oh, something shot at us. Ah, shoot. It's one of those ones that make you blind. There he is. As you level up and gain some experience, you get better tools. You go from wood tools to metal tools, and there we go, get a little meat from that guy. You can build yourself canteens to carry stuff, torches for nighttime, go to pikes. You can get some rifles, bow and arrows. Shoot that little dodo there. Oh, I think we had a little lag spike right there. Gather a little bit more meat from that dodo bird. Alright, let's get some more berries. We're getting a little hungry here. We'll move along the beach, get some berries, and I'll show you guys what you can do in Ark. So besides eating and surviving the elements, you can build stuff. You start off building really simple tools, and then you move on to bigger and better things. Buildings, saddles. You can actually tame and ride dinosaurs. It's pretty awesome. We can reload here. There we go. Get everything loaded up in case we run into any more dinosaurs. Actually, if we have our... No, I don't have a scope with me other than the one on my rifle. I'll zoom in and show you that brontosaurus over there. It actually has a saddle on it. Right there ahead. That is actually a tamed brontosaurus. Alright, you can swim in Ark. There's actually water dinosaurs too. Giant great white looking sharks. Here I put some spikes up. Everything in the world is destroyable, so if you don't protect your house, dinosaurs can stomp on it. More aggressive dinosaurs can destroy it. Here's a little refrigerator we have here. Doesn't have anything in it. You can build boxes to store stuff in. You can have beds, which allow you to travel between your beds or respawn at them if you die. Here's Rogue, my raptor. You can actually ride him. Make him attack. He's pretty cool. We'll leave him be though. This is Red 4. My Pteranodon. So you can see I made a little house over there. I actually have a big shark pen too, from when I was taming dinosaurs and riding them. sharks. Alright, let's head over here. We got some tamed crocodiles, a little larger base going on. A little like a 3 or 4 story house over here. It's a big dinosaur gates, landing strip, and this is my Sky Palace. Yes, this took quite a while to build. Actually, it took us a couple months to get this whole place sorted out and get all the dinosaurs tamed. Hop off here. Here is the second story of my little Sky Palace. We have a cooking pot. Here's some campfires. I bet you we have some wood in one of these. There we are. Grab a little bit of that wood. Cook the meat we just got from those dinosaurs. Okay, so you take the wood, you stick it in the campfire. You light the fire. That's important. Put the meat in there and watch it cook. I'll leave that be for a second. So you can lay down little Noxus traps. This game is actually PvP kind of by default, so you can play against other people if you run into them and just hack them to pieces with your caveman-style tools, and you can actually eat them too, because they harvest just like dinosaurs. But so you don't want anyone breaking into your house. You can actually set pin codes to your boxes, and you can also put down little Noxus poison traps here that'll knock them unconscious. Kind of cool. Berries can fill you up, but meat does a heck of a better job. Over here we can smelt metals and stuff like that, make gasoline. There we go, got a little cooked meat. And we'll take the other ones with us, put out the fire. Let's go ahead and eat those, and fill up our food bar. See our food over here going up from eating. Alright. When you log off in Ark, your body stays right where it is. So if a dinosaur eats you, or your buddy drops you in the ocean, your body can actually die when you're offline in Ark. So be careful where you leave yourself. Dinosaurs also have to eat. That's kind of important. So actually, if you just saw, I did it pretty quick. I put the raw meat inside of a dinosaur, and he's actually going to eat that. Dinosaurs gotta eat too, you know. Alright, let's get a little better look over here. What do we have going on? Got a mammoth. There we go. Check out this T-Rex we got over here. His name's Samus. Let's ride. He shakes the whole ground. It's not just my screen shaking, it's the dinosaur doing it. And he has an awesome roar here, like Jurassic Park style. Alright, we actually dyed the saddle here on this too. So it's normally they're like brown leather style saddles, but you can paint them, make them different cool colors. You can name your dinosaurs. You can get them stuck on little poles like that, like we just did. And again, we're having trouble walking here today. You can farm in Ark. Make little irrigation pipes. So how you craft, let's actually take a look at crafting quick. Craftables. Make a torch. If you select the torch, we need 1 wood, 1 flint, and 1 stone, so you can gather that from around you using your hands when you first start. You click it, click craft. Presto, crafting, crafting. Get a little torch there. You look at our inventory, you can see we have another torch. It actually takes damage over time, so down here on our bar you can see this torch we had has some of its HP missing. Your character, you can design what he looks like. There's not too many character options there really when you start out. The game is pretty intensive, I will say. Building walls is actually quite complex. You need a lot of wood. It's pretty slow to gather. Taking care of dinosaurs, you have to harvest meat and keep them fed. It's a lot of work. Not to mention your body gets pretty depleted of energy pretty quickly, so you have to continuously eat. Now after months and months of playing, you kind of get a little base set up and everything gets easier. We have some dodo birds down there, and they eat out of a little trough, and they actually lay eggs, so you can use the eggs for food. Let's go ahead and land down in front of here quick. I'll show you our largest building. This game is really great. It's actually still, I believe, in alpha phase, so they're still building it, or it might be in beta. But you can actually get it in early access right now in Steam. Alright, so we have narcotics here. Those are used to make, knock out dinosaurs to train them. We have a grill, industrial grill for cooking meats much faster. A fabricator for building weapons and guns. And our refrigerator is unpowered, so everything's going bad, but we have a lot of jerky in here. So you can actually eat these Rex eggs and jerkies and stuff like that. Let's get on the other side of this ladder. Looks like whoever was here last really fortified the place. Let's go ahead and take a look outside. There's actually a couple more stories to the building. That's our electric generator in there. You actually have to put gasoline in it to keep the place running. Sleeping bags outside. Hey look, looks like you dropped a dodo. No, it's not an egg. It's just feces. Oh, we'll leave that alone. Oh, looks like your dinosaur leveled up. We'll choose to level him up with health. Look at that. He gains a little health. Saber-tooth tigers are actually pretty fierce. And there's an egg. Alright, we'll pick it up. Alright, pick it up here. Boom. Added one dodo egg. Now you can click it, we can eat that. Yummy. Alright, we love dodo eggs. Make them scrambled, make them raw. Dinosaurs. Alligators. I should probably show you guys the alligators quick because they're pretty gnarly. If you don't think so, you're just in denial. Here we go. Looks like the alligator's ready to level up too, and they move pretty darn quickly. You can actually find oil at the bottom of the ocean floor. You actually get oxygen level too you have to watch over. It's very important to watch your oxygen. You can actually see a little oxygen on the right there, right above the XP bar. Make sure no... the reason I keep looking around is I'm making sure there's no sharks. Sharks are pretty deadly creatures, so you don't really want to mess with them. That's a crocodile for you. I believe I have a parachute, so if you jump off this guy in midair, you can actually parachute back down. Take a quicker little sky look up here. Zoom up in the air. So we actually have a wall over there going along the beach side to keep out other players. They can go around it, but it kind of discourages them from doing so by having it there. If you go into the tree line here, we actually have another wall. There it is. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Oh, I'm about to run into it. So much brush in here. No one's been mowing these down. You can actually destroy all these trees with the mammoth. Get a bunch of wood. So we have this over here to kind of mark our territory too. And then if you go through these trees, oh my goodness. There's a mountain over here. You get a little higher. These trees are really obstructing the view. There we go. You can actually see from here we have a little base right there on the mountain. It's a little hard to see, it's on the right. You can see my sky palace on the left. The base back over there. So you can see we've actually been building quite a while. This is actually a little thatched base, so it's the easiest type to make. Then you get wood and you get stone, stuff like that. Hey, well, I hope that this quick look has encouraged you guys to try it out. It's not a very expensive game, so you can get it while it's still in early access here and have a little surviving fun on your own. Thank you guys for coming by and checking out Ark with me. Have a great night.